Okay, so today I'm presenting you Pro Evo People Show. Alchemy vs Red Bull Rapid, and they are doing this farewell plus 16 thing. You can see that they blame Paredes when now them Drasna and all that very inexperienced. I don't know what they're thinking is behind that one. Oh, I think Manuel that maybe he's been a bit cocky, but you can see a very strong lineup here between these Ericsson, William, and De Bruyne and Ibra. Very skilled partnership up front. That's a strong sign to be bringing youngsters to where their footage is starting, Dave. So let's see what's going to happen. So at the moment, 4 minutes in, see that how come he's playing some nice ball? They put for Suso. They're going forward, and Janssen is there is turning. And that's a good ball in. Drasla should finish that one. And he's not able to finish. So that now you see they've let them off the hook. Well, that's what happens when you're playing players that ain't got the quality, But you expect Draxler to put that away though, Manuel, wouldn't ya? Because he's quality player and I don't know why I've missed that one, but that should ring alarm bells for Rapid there, because that was close. Okay, 33 minutes into the game, Emmanuel. And now Rapid seem to have woken up, which is you'd expect that, of course. You'll expect that. And by the way, that Zlatan Ibrahimovic has he getting a sight of goal. You expect him to put that on target. You just don't go and kick it like that. That's why those people got spoon. You have to be ruthless in front of goal. Yeah, coach, you're right there, Manuel. You're right there. What's Serge Roberto there? That's a nice touch. See, fucking about with the ball. And that's what Zlatan can do here. It's 1-0. Left foot volley, first time shot. And that's pure class. Alchemy's gone in behind because they're pansing around. Roberto's not ready to play right back in my opinion. And he's got caught on the ball. The Barla's seems Zlatan making the run. He's put it over first time. And such is the quality of the lad is Latin, he ain't even let the ball drop. His first time volleyed it, and that's world class, that is. Perry, no chance. Well, that's why you get away, you being clientele. They will struggle now, isn't it, Davey? Was that Dave, mate? David, alright. Okay, Dave, then. Now, talk us through this one. That one is superb. He just like a Rabona or something, and he volleyed first time Dybala. When I saw that was Dybala Ibra, I knew that Alchemy have in for it because they are quite magical, in fact. Well, I think it's been unlucky to be honest, man, because the leg man has got hold of it, good defending. It's like a ball stuck to him, can't get rid of it. And Dybala's done a brilliant piece of skill, as you've said, but I don't know if they deserve that. Well, now they're in the ascendancy. Bang, wallop, crash, bang, wallop. Alchemy's getting smashed in now, ain't they? 3-0, Ibra, the big man. Right, not much Alchemy did wrong there. Direct ball forward. That's momentum for you. It happens in pairs especially. When you combine momentum with a team that is actually stronger in skill, physical ability, you're really up against it, and you think there's no way back for that. I mean, hey, I don't think so. No, that's nice dribbling by Sunso, though. That's what we came to see. We see a lot of individual brilliance. That was nice, anyway. Agree with ya. Agree with ya. But it's not very competitive, though, is it, man? That's a good run down the right hand flank. They've got the wind in their sails now. Wappy Dev. Right, Danilo, the right back's getting so far forward. The respect has gone. And Ericsson, who Alchemy sold to them, has punished them. But late Lampard-esque run into the box. That's a fine header. At least we're getting to see a lot of quality goals here, aren't we, Manuel? That's right, Dave. I think that he's got a friendly feel to it, but it's nice to see two big clubs doing this thing very well. The power of Shizuko, that's a brutal challenge. You should be booked for that one. Man, the game is here. His goal is receiving yellow now. As I said, that's unacceptable. Oh, Suso's gone for the free kick there. You wonder where we're now, though. Is a bad bell. Now, once you're taking free kicks with the likes of Suso, you've understaffed it. I don't know how to say it, McManuel. Oh, there's another goal, bang, and that's pure power. Sissoko looks a bit like you, Manuel. Don't go and say that anywhere. That's when we don't get along, because you start making these remarks as if you are racist or something. You don't have to say things like that. You've always been a sensitive one. Oh, Isco, pass one, pass two, bang! That's a great goal, great bit of skill. Why didn't Alchemy play him from the start? Was it arrogance, or is it because he's a friendly? Why hasn't he started? Okay, I'll shut down for you, but don't say I look like anybody. You don't have to. That's why I don't want to work with you. Oh, what, mate? Cheer up. That's a lovely goal, though, isn't it, man? Right? Jokes aside, yeah, when they've lost that game 5-1 anyway.
So yeah, you know, made a lot of changes over the summer in this transfer window. Brought a lot of players in, so probably had about 3 games against the computer before I played Alchemy. First half was very close, you know, battling up and down. You know, it was like a tennis match, or I think I said earlier, like a volleyball match. I think Dybala nicked it off one of the defenders and put a lovely ball into Zlatan, who took it on the volley. I think that calmed the lads down. Went in a half-time dressing room. Zlatan, you know, said a few choice words to the lads, and then yeah, we came out and were a lot more effective in the second half. The goal, when you've got people as clinical as we have up front, you know, you're always in with a good opportunity to tuck them away. I think our midfielders did an outstanding job, middle of the park. Sissoko especially breaking up the play. In my opinion, my man of the match was our number 10. You know, our skilled number 10. You know, our Danish sensation. It was just a handful, all ends really, and you know, just was wonderful out there on the left hand side. And you know, played some lovely balls through, and yeah, you know, so that was our man of the match.
Coming off the back of a disappointing 5-1 defeat versus Rapid. Congratulations to Rapid in the victory in the friendly tournament, which was the PES 16 farewell tournament. Big margin of victory for them. Well done to Ibrahimovic and Dybala. Showed great moments in skill, capitalising on the mistakes of an inexperienced side, and making chances look easy that were in fact half chances from mistakes. We're pleased that he didn't get the 5-0 that we got against them in the competitive league in our last game. Once it got to 4-0, that was all that was in our mind, is that we can't allow him to get any sort of, retribution on that result. So we brought on Isco, one of the few players fielded that day that was 80 or above, and he scored a great solo goal, running through so many players from almost the halfway line and scored. That was the highlight of our game, in which we were beaten comprehensively, the boys. We're very proud of Suso, Draxler, Janssen, the strike who played up front, Paredes and Blind. Most of them playing together for the first time. Yeah, the guys, you know, they stood up to a team that is very, 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 very strong. Although they got spoon, you know, they've done some good business, and you'll see by some of the goals they scored, they've got some top class.
So what do you think about what the managers were saying then, Dave? Well, you know, Rapid, he's talking about it was like a tennis match or volleyball match. It's two quite different sports in it, Emmanuel. Don't know what you play in your country, but where tennis over here and volleyball's two very different sports. That's a bit odd. It's a bit odd he couldn't make up his mind. But, you know, moving swiftly on, he's talking about Zlatan was giving some choice words, right? We don't know what those words are, do we, Emmanuel? Yeah, but you have to wonder, if Zlatan is the one giving the words in the changing room, what is he doing? What is the manager doing? You can tell that he's very mild, man, and he's allowing somebody that's just moved to the club to dictate everything. That's why they are getting spoon, maybe.
Well, it's a fair point. What's he saying to the lads when someone, yeah, you're right, Manuel, doesn't make much sense. And who is this man of the match he was talking about? He says a Danish sensation, but he doesn't say who this person is. It's almost as if he said that he was playing on the left side of what? It could even maybe it's his mistress. Maybe it's his mistress. A Danish sensation on the left hand side. It's a mystery because we still don't know the name of this person he was on about. Anyway, well, what about Alcom? What do you make of the Academy manager's interview then? I mean, why was he out of breath? Well, it's as if he himself was the one that got banged or something. He couldn't even stand still there. I don't know why he's saying. He's making it as if somebody told him to play inexperienced players. I don't have much to say on what he was saying. Alright, well, it's interesting stuff from the two managers.
Looking forward to this another interesting one, Sweaty versus Stoic. Look at the two fullbacks, that's interesting. Obviously the combat, the crossing, very studious. They know that they'll need to be defensively standing. Martial and Sterling up front. And they've gone with quite a solid in the centre. Schweinsteiger, Lallana, a lot of experience. Davidson, Ben Arthur, alongside Mandzukic. Let's see what happens. 8 minutes in. Sweaty, as you would expect, aggressive, coming forward immediately. And coming from out wide as predicted. And they've got the first chance of the game, and they put the ball in the back of the net against the Stoic, who went unbeaten all season. Unfortunately, that looks offside, doesn't it, man? Yeah, it's offside, but it's so a signal of intent by those people. You can see that they are going for goal. Yeah, they're gonna have to be careful not to get opened up like this. Stoic's very clever on the attack. That's a lovely ball, and there it is. They've opened them up in a very precise fashion, and Raheem Sterling shown the composure of an experienced finisher, and they're 1-0 up after Sweaty could have very well took the lead there. Well, that's it. Right there is Sweaty again coming from outside wide, putting in the cross. They are very dangerous like that. Mandzukic has equalized for them. It's now 1-1. So even though they put those full kicks, the new signing has put one in. Well, that's it. They're dangerous, Sweaty. People kind of know what they're going to be. Predictable, but it's very difficult to stop, isn't it? They know what they're going to try and do here. Well, it gets interesting now, doesn't it? That's a wonderful save from the Sweaty goalkeeper. He's been excellent for them this year. I wish we could have seen that again. Magnificent save by Raffia. And that's how Stoic open you up. Precise, patient, and look at the composed finish once more by Raheem Sterling. And they're 2-1 up. That's good football. Stoic, Sweaty pushed a bit high up there and got exposed by the one-touch passing, you feel. And there's the cross going in by Sweaty. They're looking to equalise. You can see that the belief's there. And this is a side with their first season in the Pep. They could do something next year. Now they've got a bit of experience. Putting in a cross again, and they really are trying to go for Stoic, putting the pressure on them now in the 89th minute. And it looks like they've been caught off guard as a result. They've pushed high up. There's a slick one-touch passing again. It's a counter-attack. And Morata's done what Sterling's done twice, with a composed, finessed finish into the bottom right-hand corner. You feel a little bit sorry for Sweaty there, because they were applying the pressure and they've got caught on the break. But that's the quality that you're facing in Stoic. And you have to know that if you're going to put the pressure on, you've got to be aware of the counter-attack. Well, that was...
Since the day it come out, up to the point of playing Sweaty, probably, there's been hours and hours of playing, hundreds of games, maybe even in the thousands. So to say I wasn't prepared, I wouldn't use that excuse. saying that between the time that the match was arranged to the time that we actually kicked off, I wasn't able to practice for Sweaty. If I would have had the chance, I would have, but I just didn't. They ended the game, I think, with 50% pass completion or something close to that. So it was very, they were sweaty by name and certainly sweaty by nature, to the point, crosses in the box, long balls, and that kind of thing. So I'm glad I was able to keep it down to 1 goal, to be perfectly honest. We scored a great goal with Sterling. It was a fantastic little counter attack. In fact, all the goals were very good, so we were very happy to have won.
Now
3-1.
I prepared for this match by playing a couple games before, because obviously the PES demo came out 17, and I've been playing that, so I had to play a couple games to get used to it again. When I went 1-0 down, I had a lot going through my mind, like how to get back, but I knew I could get back. And at half time it was 1-1, and yeah, I had to have a new plan. Obviously, put more crosses in, make him a bit scared. But yeah, and I played pretty bad in the last quarter, half an hour odd. So yeah, I just needed to improve, really. Ben Arthur and Mandzukic had their debut. They played very good. Ben Arthur put a couple good passes in. Mandzukic getting used to my style of play.
So, Manuel, what do you make of these two interviews then? Right, to me, it seems like he's got more life, that Stoic manager, he's got more life in his left eyebrow than he does his whole body. What's he drinking in that cup? A fucking sedative? Well, I can't comment on personal things like you, Dave. I will lose my job pretty swiftly, but what I was saying is that if it's him left to motivate the team, God help them. Because even Nigerian prayer cannot be a solution to that. There's no energy there, I can say that much. Oh, let's move swiftly on. All I can say is bore off, mate. He's wearing a black jumper. It doesn't help matters, does it? Put some colours on. I don't know. But fair play to them. Good side, and they won the game, didn't they? Well, that's it, isn't it? We don't have to make such personal remarks, David. I told you, David, though. Alright, so what about the sweaty geezer? Well, he's saying that Mandzukic is getting used to his style, but everybody knows Mandzukic is about heading, and that's not a new style. That's all they do is cross to head. So what's he suffering from to make him utter that statement, I'll never know. And another thing, he said he was thinking of a new plan, more crosses again. I don't think he's thinking of what he's saying, because it doesn't make any sense to me anyway, David. Well, what can I say, mate? For once I agree with you. But, the lads put in a good effort. They've come on stuck under a great side, and, I don't know. Whatever, maybe it works for his lads, because they didn't do too badly.